Hi. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am live on YouTube. I just came to let y'all know here on TikTok. The live will continue on YouTube. Okay. At Mama Trey Wilbon. I need you to send me I need to add you as a moderator, me. So message me your YouTube page so I can add you as a moderator over there. Okay. Come on. Hi, Miss Annette. Hi, Tracy. Oh, Tracy, you're the first one here. I'm doing great, Monique. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Join us on YouTube. Let me see if I can put that on the screen. I don't know if it'll let me put anything on the screen. Comments. Hold on. Let me put this over here on the live on YouTube. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? I never know what day it is. Send. Let me pin this. Pin. Okay, so join me on YouTube, you guys. Hi. I need to hear this conversation. My blood type is A positive. I need some help. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Happy Wednesday. So come on over here, TJ. Come on over to YouTube. I'm about to turn this thing off. Okay. TikTok doesn't want me spreading this information on their platform. And I say, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not going to be begging TikTok to stay on their platform. As much hate as TikTok has given me over the past 3 years. That's what I say. Okay. I'm not wasting any more of my good time, my good precious time, my precious minutes dealing with TikTok. So just come on over to YouTube at Mama Trey Wilbon. Oh, they had the nerve to send me. Let me tell y'all what they sent me yesterday. What TikTok sent me yesterday. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what they sent me. Dear TikTok user, we have reviewed your appeal. It was determined that your account has violated our community guidelines and cannot be restored. We ask that all users follow our community guidelines to help us maintain a safe, respectful TikTok community. You do know that their guidelines changed when they did the switch over from TikTok Asia to Facebook America. That's not TikTok anymore. That's Facebook. If you go look in your terms of service, you will see that TikTok is now on the Facebook servers. So that whole mishigas that they made y'all believe that it was going away and you were all freaking out and all of that. And I told y'all you're being manipulated. TikTok's not going anywhere. They done sold TikTok to America. And they're going to not allow us to freely speak on this platform. Okay. I can't tell you how many, even the Midas Touch got banned today. Okay. The Midas Touch is the #1 podcast for political news. Got banned from TikTok today. So I will see you guys on YouTube. I'm about to turn this off. Go on over there at Mama Trey. Click the link on the post that I just made in the stories, and it'll take you directly there. Okay. Hey, Have, come on over to YouTube, baby. Mwah. See you there. Bye. You need my help with typo? Well, I'm here to help. First, before we get into anything, if you have high blood pressure, I want you to put it in the comments. Hi, Miss Candace. Hi. Hold on. Don't subscribe to Time. She'll be here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't know why I keep acting like I can touch the screen. This is not a touch screen. Add as moderator. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Done. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. If you have high blood pressure, I don't know how this whole sharing thing works yet on TikTok. Hi, Miss Vicky. But make sure you guys share the live and tap the screen. You were just watching a TikTok live and it abruptly ended. That's exactly what happened, Brittany. That's exactly what happened. Okay. If it ends abruptly, it is because they have been suspended. Y'all should know how that works as many times as I was suspended over there. Y'all should know. But I will say, Jordan and I were talking about YouTube yesterday, and I was saying that he was saying I don't seem to be having a problem going live over here. And remember, you know, for me, it was always, oh, I'm going to miss my music, blah, blah, blah. I don't miss it. And I honestly think we get through the information a lot faster without the distractions. Am I wrong, or is it my imagination? Am I wrong, or is it my imagination? Hey, how you doing? I think we get through the information a lot faster without the music. Okay. So remind me again who has high blood pressure. The reason that I cover high blood pressure first is because high blood pressure spans everybody's blood type. Okay. And that is the most common ailment y'all are dealing with. Hi, Pinky. That is the most common ailment most of y'all are dealing with. And the reason so many people are dealing with high blood pressure is simply because no one ever told you the real reason you have high blood pressure. Okay. If you are dealing with high blood pressure, if you're on meds, if you've been on those meds for a decade or 5 years or 2 years or however many years you've been taking them, the reason that you still have high blood pressure is because you are eating carbohydrates. Okay? You are insulin resistant. Insulin resistance is what happens, number one, when you restrict your salt intake. Okay? The doctors that y'all go to, the first thing they tell you is to stop eating salt. The number one reason your blood pressure remains high is because you are limiting your salt intake. Yep. Your body needs sodium. Sodium is a major mineral nutrient that the body needs. And if you are cutting out sodium, within a week, you'll be insulin resistant. And your doctors know that. I was going back and forth. Hey, how you doing? I was going back and forth with this black female doctor. I don't know who it was that tagged me on her post. One of y'all tagged me on her post. But she's out there dispelling eating according to blood type. Okay. So then she's going to say that most people are going to benefit. The reason that she believes most people benefit is because they are eating a plant-based diet. Now, the people that were in the comments were already saying blood type O can't have a plant-based diet and this, that, and the other. And then I chime in because someone tagged me in the post. And I'm like, there are so many vegetables that are at the root of the problems for blood type O's. And she's like, oh, well, tell me which ones those are. And I'm like, why don't you know that already? Like, why don't you know that already? Okay. So I said nightshade vegetables. And she's like, well, I only deal with fact-based evidence and this, that, and the other. First of all, ma'am, or she said science-based medicine. I said, I'm not going back and forth. I said, girl, I'm not going back and forth with you. Okay. Because you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You are going to come out and dispel something that's going to cut your check in half. You are going to come out and talk against something that isn't going to require your expertise. Okay? Y'all listening to these doctors is why y'all stay sick. And so then a bot came and was like, well, are you a doctor? I said, a doctor is a job. I don't have to be a doctor to read. I don't have to be a doctor to understand what I'm reading. I don't have to be a doctor to comprehend what I'm reading. Nobody has to have a job as a doctor to comprehend what they are reading. And before doctors were around, people were surviving, people were healing, people were doing what they needed to do to stay healthy. All of a sudden, everybody's relying on a doctor. Ask yourselves why. Because we have been programmed to respect authority. How is it that you automatically respect authority? Uniforms. The number one way that you guys respond to the programming is you see somebody in a uniform. When you see somebody in a white coat, you automatically consider them to be an authority figure. So you're going to stop whatever you're doing and listen to whatever they say. Because in your mind, they know more than you, and I guarantee you they do not. The number one way I can prove they don't know everything is because they don't know anything about your body. You know more about your body than anybody else on this planet. A doctor can never tell you, hey, Lourdes, a doctor can never tell you that he knows more about your body than you do. You've lived in your body your entire life. Okay? I don't care if you've been married for 50 years. That person that you're married to is not going to know more about your body than you do. You had high blood pressure after being on the journey to reverse high blood pressure for the past 6 months. I no longer have high blood pressure. My doctor advised whatever I'm doing to keep doing the same. Boom. Okay? The reason that let me break that blood pressure thing down for you. Your blood pressure is not supposed to stay high. Your blood pressure is in response to stress or high anxiety or some external thing. Your blood pressure is not supposed to remain high. It's supposed to go up and down in response to stress, fight or flight. Okay? So if your blood pressure is remaining high, you have to ask yourself, why is my blood pressure staying high? You are not 24 hours a day stressed. Okay? You may have some moments in your day where you have to deal with fight or flight, where you have to deal with some stress from work or kids or traffic or whatever it is. Okay? But you are not going to be stressed from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed every single day, like clockwork. So there is no reason for your blood pressure to remain high. So you would never need a medication to stabilize your blood pressure. The only reason you would need a medication to stabilize your blood pressure is because you are consistently eating something that is keeping your blood pressure high. Okay? And what is it that you are eating that's keeping your blood pressure high? The number one thing that you're eating is wheat. Wheat and all grains turn into sugar in the body. Okay? When those things turn into sugar, which is glucose, when those things turn into sugar in your body, it causes your body to release even more insulin into your bloodstream. The unfortunate part is your red blood cells are already full of insulin, so they can't allow any additional insulin to enter. That is what makes you insulin resistant. With you being resistant to the insulin trying to get into your red blood cells, it just now is freely swimming around in your blood. That insulin remaining in your blood and not being used, because when insulin is released from your pancreas, it doesn't just go back to your pancreas. If the insulin is released, the insulin has to be used. Well, it can't be used if it can't enter your red blood cells. So now you just have this insulin swimming around in your bloodstream. That insulin swimming around in your bloodstream causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So now your arteries and your veins are shrinking. So the pathway through your arteries and veins is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Your arteries and veins shrinking puts pressure on your heart. And that is what sends your blood pressure up. So if we reverse engineer that, what is the root cause of you having high blood pressure? You eating foods that turn into sugar in your body. That sugar in your body is making you insulin resistant. Insulin is a very important part of maintaining your normal blood pressure level. Okay? Either you have too much insulin in your bloodstream or not enough insulin in your bloodstream. What is the second thing that you cannot eat? This is for all blood types. Okay? Corn. Y'all are not thinking big enough about corn. Okay? Corn on the cob, corn in the can, popcorn, grits. Those are the most common things that y'all associate with corn, right? But you're not thinking about high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil. White distilled vinegar is also made from corn. The white distilled vinegar is cut with your apple cider vinegar, so that's still corn. And then the majority of liquors on the market is made from corn. All of those things are corn. Whenever you consume anything made from corn, it stops the body's ability to even make insulin. So now you really don't have any control over your blood type, over your blood pressure at all. Okay? What can I do to enlarge my arteries and veins? Why do you need to enlarge them? Okay. Hold on. Let me tell you what you're going to need to participate in this live. Number one, you're going to need common sense. Common sense would say, if I'm eating a food that causes my arteries and veins to get smaller, then I should probably stop eating the thing that's causing my arteries and veins to get smaller. What do you think, Chef? Do you think you should probably solve the problem rather than looking for a quick fix? You tell me. Do you think you should continue to eat the food that's making your arteries and veins smaller? Or do you think you should stop eating the foods that are making your arteries and veins smaller? You guys have been programmed to seek out medication. You have been programmed to seek out quick fixes, herbs, loose herbs. You've been programmed to find a Band-Aid rather than you solving the problem once and for all. Solving the problem once and for all means not eating the thing that is going to hurt you. Ta-da! That's like willingly and knowingly staying in an abusive relationship. You know this person is whipping your ass, yet you stay. Common sense would say, pack your shit and get the fuck out of there. Right? But a lot of y'all will stay in a situation that hurts you. I'm going to tell you this. Food has hurt y'all more than anybody walking on the face of this earth. Food has hurt you more than anybody else on the face of this earth. Yes, we have been programmed not to think. They just closed down the Department of Education today, abolishing it. So if you don't think that these people want us dumb and sick, something is wrong with you. They want you dumb and sick because you are much easier to control if you are dumb and sick. Okay? You're going to have to kick that common sense into high gear. They do have it. They just don't use it. It's use it or lose it. If you don't use it, you will lose it. They have it. They just haven't used it. So they need to exercise it. You need to exercise your brain more than you need to exercise. Your brain is also a muscle. You need to exercise your brain as much as you exercise them arms and legs. Have brain day. Don't just have leg day. Have brain day. You're being set up by the people you consider to be authority figures. Ask yourself this question. What incentive does a doctor have to fix you? What incentive does a doctor have to solve your problems? And you'll probably say, oh, because I'm paying him. He makes way more money for the duration of his career with you remaining sick. If he solves your problem, if they cure your disease, how are they going to continuously make money? Nobody sells cures. Nobody makes cures. Okay? They want you to provide them with lifelong money. Okay? Let me tell you what wheat does in your body. And this is why I advise that no one eat wheat of any kind ever. And if you think about what it is, you think about what it is you're eating on a daily basis, wheat is at the root of all of it. Okay? All your breakfast food is wheat. All your lunch food is wheat. Most of your dinner food is wheat. Your breakfast foods, cereals, French toast, pancakes, toaster strudels, Pop-Tarts, okay, avocado toast. All of that stuff is wheat-based. That's why with your information and eating according to my blood type, your information has helped me lose 62 pounds to date. I want to help you get off the high blood pressure meds. Are you on high blood pressure meds? I could care less about weight. Weight's going to come and go. I don't care about that. Okay? Because in most cases, y'all are just inflamed. So you can become inflamed with one meal today. I don't care about weight. I want you off the meds. Because if you are off the meds and you are no longer under a doctor's care, then you have your rights. Good. Almost. Get off. If you're not off those meds, it's because you're still eating foods you're not supposed to be eating. You done snuck in some potatoes. You done stuck in some sandwiches or some pizza or some cereal. Okay. If you're not completely off your blood pressure meds, water pill, girl, them water pills will take your kidneys right out. What the hell are you taking a water pill for when you just squeeze some lemon into your water? Why are you taking hydrochlorothiazide or Lasix when you can just squeeze some lemon juice into your water? For what? Why? Because my grandma would swear to you that hydrochlorothiazide, which is the generic version of Lasix, is why she triggered diabetes in her body. Okay? Nothing those doctors give you is going to help you. Nothing. And 6 months after you start a prescription, that prescription becomes ineffective in your body. So why are you still taking it? It doesn't even work. At this point, y'all are just taking those meds because it gives you a placebo effect. Y'all just taking them because you have been programmed to take them. They're not doing anything. Blood thinners are the same thing. If you have thin blood, why do you need to be on blood thinners? Who takes the most blood thinners? Blood type A. Why does blood type A need to take blood thinners? Blood type A has naturally thicker blood than all the other blood types. Okay? You have naturally thicker blood, but then you should, first of all, if you are a blood type O, you should never be on blood thinners. Your doctor is scamming you. Y'all already have the thinnest blood, so thin that if you actually got into a car accident, you would more than likely bleed out because y'all have very little clotting ability in your blood. So if your doctor has you on a blood thinner, you're being scammed. You already have thin blood. There's nothing that can make your blood thick as a blood type O. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. So I would stop taking those. 4 things happen when you consume wheat. First thing, it causes a violent inflammation in your intestines. Second thing, it converts your happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin, into anger and aggression hormones, which is norepinephrine and noradrenaline. Third thing, it blocks your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. When you consume wheat, your body now lacks the ability to absorb minerals and nutrients. So now you walking around with mineral deficiencies because you like sandwiches and pasta and pizza crust and cereal. Do you know what's at the root of mental illness? Mineral deficiencies. How many people y'all know walking around autistic? And y'all been programmed to believe that autism is coming from vaccines and stuff. Who the hell had autism in the 60s? Who had autism in the 60s? Who had autism in the 50s? Who had autism 50 years ago? Now everybody you know is on the spectrum. Why is it that everybody's on the spectrum now? Could it be that while your mom was pregnant with you, she was eating a bunch of wheat, which was depriving her body of the vital minerals and nutrients she needed, which is now being passed on to the baby? Now the baby has autism and learning disabilities. Your ADHD, your hyperactivity, your bipolarism, your schizophrenia, your depression, your anxiety, all of that comes from mineral deficiencies in the body. Then you're continually feeding your kids wheat because you let them eat cereal. You probably got 10 boxes of cereal in your house right now. Your kids are eating nothing but cereal and ramen noodles, which are both wheat. All of their snacks are made from wheat. Their school lunches and breakfasts are made from wheat. Dinner is a microwave meal, something frozen, which is wheat. They done got a pizza delivered, that's wheat. Anything breaded is wheat. So any fried chicken or any of that stuff, it's all wheat, boo-boo. The fourth thing that happens when you consume wheat is it slows down your metabolism. How many of you guys have a slow, sluggish metabolism? You just feel tired all the time. Just tired. Let me get some tea. How many of y'all feel tired all the time? Fantastic, Mr. William. Don't get off the path. Let's talk about corn again. No blood type benefits from corn. That means corn or anything that derived from corn. Yeah, it does. How can you be in a good mood and you tired? Okay. Corn is in everything. Corn is in every processed thing y'all eat. Corn is in every processed thing you eat. Now, remember, both wheat and corn turn into sugar in your body. As a blood type O, at the root of all of your problems is sugar. At the root of most of your diseases is sugar. What does cancer feed on? Sugar. Okay. Sugar is the problem. And the thing is, y'all know that. Because y'all say that. Sugar's the devil, this, that, and the other. But nobody is sitting around sprinkling Domino sugar on their food. Okay. What you are eating, though, is high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup. You're drinking alcohol. You're eating cornstarch. Every condiment in your house is made from white distilled vinegar. Every condiment in your house has high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, and vinegar in it. Which, as a blood type O, y'all can never have. What's the third thing that y'all cannot have? And this also applies to blood type A, dairy foods. That's 86% of the US population. Blood type O makes up 44%. Blood type A makes up 42% of the population. 86% of the US population is to never have dairy foods of any kind. Anything made from cow's milk. Let me be even more specific. And y'all are out here drinking raw milk. Y'all are out here eating cheese. Y'all out here eating ice cream. Y'all out here eating Greek yogurt, drinking kefir. You're craving sugar because you have parasites, sweetheart. You have an entire colony of parasites living in your intestines. Parasites crave sugar. You can be laying in your bed just looking up at the ceiling at 2 o'clock in the morning because those parasites are saying, you know what sounds really good right now? A sandwich. You know what sounds really good right now? Some fried potatoes. Give me some cakes, cookies, and pies. Those are parasites, sweetie. And they're alive. You got worms. Go on over to brewitbaby.com and get you one of those detox products so you can get rid of that whole colony of worms living comfortably and rent-free in your intestines. Go on over there. Unfortunately, we're all sold out of these. Okay. We're going over there and get you some. Brewitbaby.com. If you're craving salt, it's probably because your body's lacking sodium. But whenever y'all say I crave salt, you're not sitting there putting salt on your palm and then licking it. You're eating it on potatoes. You're eating it on chips. You're eating it. Everything that y'all say y'all craving that's salty still turns into sugar. Even though y'all are eating salty foods, they still turn into sugar. Which bundle do you recommend? I don't know what you're dealing with. Only you know what you're dealing with. The bundles are broken down by your ailments. So you should get the bundle that addresses your ailments. Okay? So listen, everybody that has not detoxed, y'all need to go get y'all some detox. Like the ultra detox that I have on there is bomb. It not only gets rid of parasites, it also binds them up. It binds up the parasites and eliminates them from your GI tract. It binds up all the waste in your GI tract and eliminates it from your body. Okay? Heavy metals, parasites, all of that. Go get the Ultra Detox capsules. Get the Parasite Purge. Get the Ultra Cleanse. I think I have bundles for that. I think they're all bundled together. Okay? So look for that bundle if you're trying to get rid of the parasites. Okay? Exactly. You're you're still eating carbs, baby. You're still eating sugar. Even though it's salty, it's still sugar. I used to eat plantain chips when I lived in Nigeria all the time. Okay. And if you're a blood type O, you cannot have cucumber. So hope you're not a no. Hope you're not a no. Hey, Miss Ivy. Y'all cannot have no dairy food. Lactose is sugar. Okay. I know these people, you can't have cucumber, boo-boo. Go get your foods list. Go get your foods list. I don't know why y'all out here winging it. There's a whole lot of vegetables as a blood type O y'all cannot have. I don't understand why that's so complicated. If somebody told me all I had to do was eat some red meat and certain vegetables, you're getting it next month. I don't understand. What you mean? You're getting your foods list in April? You got 2 more weeks in this month. What you gonna do? Feed all the parasites? You gonna give them one last 2 weeks? You gonna give them girl? Stop playing. Y'all kill me planning ahead as if 2 weeks ain't enough to fuck your body up for real. Let me just continue to damage my body for the next 2 weeks. Your daughter's gonna, it's $6. Go get it. Tell your daughter to get it for you today. Okay? Tell your daughter to get hers and yours today. Y'all kill me acting like tomorrow's promised. Oh, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be just fine. No. No, no, no. That's not how that works. Where's Fats? Fats? There's no better time than the present. Okay. Lactose. Well, who you talking at, Bubba? Who was it? I love cucumber. It doesn't love you back. Y'all gonna have to stop having these unrequited relationships with food. That cucumber sitting up like, I don't know why this bitch keep fucking with me. I don't even like her. Here she come again. I don't even like her. And she just keeps having me hang around. She just keeps having me hang around. Y'all are in love with things that hate you. They talk about you behind your back. Y'all are in love with your ops. The thing that hurts you the most is in your kitchen. It lives there. It lives in your house. You bought it. You paid for it. The thing that is abusing your body, you purchased it with your hard-earned money. They said hi, Fats. They said hi, Bubba. He said hi back. Lactose is sugar. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably thought that lactose was dairy because they give you the impression that lactose is dairy. He looks big on camera, though. He looks big in person. This guy. Who are you after? Is there a bird out there? Okay. They have given y'all the impression that lactose was dairy. So they created this whole lactate industry and they made lactate ice cream and lactate milk, and y'all cannot have dairy. Okay. And y'all will be the first ones, especially blood type O's, will be the first ones to say, you know, I'm lactose intolerant. That just means you're sugar intolerant, sweetheart. Like I've been saying, at the root of your problem as a blood type O is sugar. Yes, you are lactose intolerant because Lactose is sugar. Anything that ends with ose is sugar. Dextrose, fructose, sucrose, lactose, they're all sugars. Okay. What else is making you insulin resistant and raising your blood pressure as a blood type O? Kidney beans, navy beans, lentils, bacon. You want to know why your blood pressure is high? This is why. All of these things trigger inflammation in your body. And all of these things is what's making you insulin resistant. And all of these things is what's raising your blood pressure. Okay. Let me get the microphone because you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You guys also cannot have potatoes. Can we have a moment of silence for the potatoes? Bless you. Miss Angela? Potatoes. Potatoes don't love you back. Y'all gonna have to stop professing your love for shit that hates you. Potatoes hate you. Potatoes talk about you behind your back. They be talking to the other foods like, I know she should be eating y'all, but guess what? She's gonna eat me. All I'm going to do is inflame her body, raise her blood pressure, create all kinds of bad bacteria in her gut. Oh, can't wait. Yep, she'll be here in about 30 minutes. She'll be here in about 30 minutes. Like clockwork. How many of you guys have kidney issues? How many of you have kidney issues? Put it in the comments. First of all, potatoes are living things. Vegetables are living things. If you don't think that they're communicating with each other, you're naive. If you don't think that living things are not communicating with each other, then you're very naive. All vegetables are living things. They're plants. They communicate. They're sentient. So while you're out here chomping down on the potatoes, it's doing its best to kill you back. Y'all never thought about that, huh? Potatoes are doing their darndest to poison you. Okay? All nightshade vegetables are doing their best to poison you. In potatoes, the poison is called solanine. You can go look it up. Nightshade vegetables were used back in the day as poison. So you guys are regularly ingesting poison, and then you're wondering why your body is gasping on its last leg. How do y'all think you can eat poison and be healthy? How does that work? How does that work? Y'all can fully understand someone being a drug addict. Y'all can fully understand someone being addicted to drugs, but y'all just cannot understand the concept of being addicted to potatoes. Both of them are poisoning your body. Both of them. You're walking around with 6 different prescription drugs in your purse right now. You got 6 different brown bottles in your purse right now. And you got your nerve to look down your nose at a drug addict on the street that's addicted to one drug. You got 6, he's addicted to 1. And then when somebody tells you even how to get off of it, how to get off of those 6 drugs. You're like, but my doctor said, how come you're not cured yet? If your doctor was so great, how come you're not cured yet? What time is your cure supposed to happen? If the meds that you're on were working, why are you still on them? Do y'all not understand the concept of curing? Do y'all not understand the concept of healing? If the meds were capable of healing you, why are you not healed yet? How much longer do you need to use them before you are healed? Because the answer that my doctor gave me is what got him fired by me. Because his answer was, those meds are not going to cure you. They are to improve your quality of life, and you're going to be on those meds for the rest of your life. And I said, why am I seeing you if you cannot fix me? Because a doctor's job is not to fix you, boo-boo. It is to deal you drugs. Y'all look down your nose on Tyrone on the corner, supplying the neighborhood with what it is they want. But you literally will dress up to go see your neighborhood educated drug dealer and think that that's better. No doctor is going to heal you, not one, because that is not even in their job description. The word heal and the word cure is nowhere in a doctor's job description. Go look up the definition of an allopathic doctor. Okay? It is the treatment of organs and symptoms with drugs, surgery, and chemotherapy. Though that's what a doctor does. He treats your specific organ and the symptoms that you have from your illnesses with drugs, surgery, and chemotherapy. Go look it up. So why are you going to see him? The only reason that you're going to the doctor is to get drugs. No one goes to the doctor with the full expectation of leaving without a prescription. You fully know that when you go in to see that doctor, you are going to leave with a white slip of paper to run on over to the CVS and the Walgreens. You know that. And then you be the first one on the phone with your friend. Girl, you know the doctor put me on sugar pills. Girl, you know the doctor put me on blood pressure pills. Girl, you know they told me I'm pre-diabetic. Yeah, I got to follow up in 2 weeks. Y'all get excited about going to the doctor. You got it marked down on your calendar. You got reminders in your phone. You done picked out your outfit. You making sure your bra and your panties match so you can get undressed for a complete stranger. You don't know nothing about this person. You don't get undressed for people that you have an interest in, but you don't mind getting undressed for a complete stranger that you know nothing about. You are putting your most precious thing, the one thing you own outright, which is your body, in this stranger's hands. You don't know his background. You don't know how many people he's unalive. You don't know how many malpractice suits have been lodged against him. You know nothing about this person, but you immediately trust them because you have been brainwashed to trust authority figures. Who has authority over you? 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 The only entity that has authority over me is God. That's it. That's it. That's it. No one walking the face of this earth is above me. The only thing that is above me is my God. No doctor is above me. No police has authority over me. No doctor has authority over me. No politician has authority over me. No boss has authority over me. Nobody. No man, no woman, no nobody. But the minute they tell you to take this, take 2 of these and call me in the morning, you taking 2 of them and calling them in the morning. So ask yourselves, why do you immediately trust these strangers? And why do you believe that these strangers mean you the most good? Where are the before and after pictures at your doctor's office? Why doesn't your doctor have testimonials that you can see on the wall? These are the before and after pictures of the people that I've cured. How come your doctor don't have testimonials on the wall? How come? Why can't you gonna say HIPAA? Don't even bring up HIPAA, because y'all be the person telling all your HIPAA business on Facebook. The minute something happens to you, everybody and their mama knows your medical fucking history on Facebook. So why is it that your doctor doesn't give testimonials in the office? If he's supposed to be there curing people, how come he's not showing you the people he cured? Because he hasn't cured anybody. That is the only industry in the world that they get paid not to fix you. If you took your car into the mechanic and they couldn't fix your car, are you expected to pay them? If the repairman came to your house to repair your dishwasher and he didn't fix your dishwasher, are you paying him? Are you? But you pay your doctor not to fix you. Make it make sense. The number one industry in America is pharmaceutical. The number one industry in America is pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical wouldn't be the number one industry in America if we had healthy people. 70% of all Americans is on at least one prescription drug. 70%. That includes your children. They set your children up from day one to be sick. From day one. The formula that you feed your kids is soy-based. So they're literally feeding your children, which the majority of Americans that cannot have soy, your kids are drinking soy from day one, which means your children's estrogen levels, your baby's blood estrogen level is going to be high. So when your baby has all types of colds and infections, ear infections, throat infections, all these infections, why do you think your kid has all these infections? Your kid ain't done nothing, ain't been around no other kids. Why is your kid sick? Jordan had to have his tonsils taken out at age 3. He wasn't around any other kids the whole time. So where is he getting these ear infections from? Where is he getting this tonsillitis from at the age of 3? Recurring. Because Jordan is a blood type B and he was drinking soy formula. Blood type Bs can never have soy. Never. So they set our children up to be at the pediatrician's office once a month, to be put on an antibiotic. Your child is on an antibiotic. What does an antibiotic do? Put it in the comments. What is an antibiotic? biotic do? Your entire gut is made up of biotics. Biotics protect your gut. So you are feeding a baby antibiotics for an ear infection, which completely destroys all of the good protective qualities that your little baby has in his gut. So now you've opened your baby up for the next 6-7 months to all kinds of illnesses and infections because he has nothing to protect his little body. So the antibiotic has destroyed it and made your child even more vulnerable. So in the next couple of months, when he has another ear infection, tonsillitis again, this unexplained cold and fever again, why is that? Because your doctor gave him those antibiotics. And then the antibiotics that Jordan was taking, he was allergic to, because we're allergic to penicillin. Jordan had to take Septra, which is another antibiotic. But for the most part, they put your kids on amoxicillin, penicillin, which completely kills the biotics in your child's gut. So now your child is open for all types of illnesses from 0 to 10. God forbid it's a girl. God forbid it's a girl. Because now your little girl at 7, 8, 9 years old is starting her period. Little black girls and little Hispanic girls start their periods at 7, 8, 9 years old. Why is that? Because they have more estrogen in their blood than a grown white woman does. So by the time they're 14, your doctor's trying to put them on birth control pills because their periods are so bad and the cramps are so debilitating that they miss school every month because they can't get out of the bed. So he's going to prescribe birth control pills, which are going to now raise her estrogen levels even higher. So now by the time she's 21, they're setting her up for a hysterectomy. By the time she's 21, your daughter can't have kids. Why is it that black women struggle so much with having kids? Why do we have so many reproductive issues? Because we have been set up to have reproductive issues. We've been set up. Okay? It's all by design. None of this stuff that I told y'all is by accident. It was all done by design. They know exactly what these foods do in our bodies. And it just keeps happening year after year, generation after generation. Thank you. That's what's going on. My entire purpose, my entire assignment is just to tell you what these foods are doing in your body. You can choose to continue to eat these things. You can continue to deal with the diseases that you're suffering from. Okay? I'm not telling you not to eat potatoes. I'm just telling you what the potatoes are doing. Okay? And if you are African American and you're eating potatoes, you're going to end up with kidney issues. Because people of African descent, hey, Miss Sylvia, people of African descent have a particular gene called APOL1. APOL1. That makes our kidneys vulnerable to inflammation and infection. So that means every time your body becomes inflamed by something that you've eaten, potatoes, wheat, dairy, corn, all of those things trigger inflammation. But potatoes is number one. Because every time you eat potatoes, it inflames your body. This is why y'all thought you couldn't digest red meat. Because every time you ate red meat, you ate it next to a potato. Red meat was never your problem. It was your saving grace, actually. But you stopped eating the red meat because you thought that was too hard on your body. Your body couldn't break down the red meat. What kept it from breaking down was the potato, because the potato made your intestines swollen. So your stomach acid broke down as much of the meat as it possibly could. And then when it goes into the intestines, it's just stuck. Because your intestines are now inflamed. You did that. Okay? You did that. So this APOL1 gene is going to cause your kidneys to shut down. African Americans have more kidney issues than every other race in this country. African Americans literally hold up the entire renal clinic industry. We hold up the entire dialysis industry. African Americans are on dialysis 4-1. Why are we at the top of the kidney replacement list? Why are we at the top of the kidney disease list? African Americans have chronic kidney disease. Why? Because y'all love potatoes. Rule of thumb, the cheapest food that you eat is the food that's causing the problems in your body. You can get 30 pounds of potatoes for $5. Rice, potatoes, they may cost more now because of inflation. But the cheapest food in your house is the thing that's causing the biggest problems in your body. Go look. Go look. Because y'all be the first ones to say, oh, it costs a lot of money to eat healthy. So you know you're not eating healthy. If something doesn't cost a lot, trust and believe it's going to cause problems. Chicken and pork. Chicken and pork are the cheapest meats on the market. Now ask yourselves, why was chicken and pork pushed on Black people and Hispanic people? When 71% of the African American community benefits from red meat only. Red meat only. Why is chicken and pork marketed to us so heavily? Because they know exactly what those things do in your body. They know that the chicken is going to fill your body with estrogen. They know that the pork is going to fill your body with toxins and parasites. They know that both of those things are going to raise your blood pressure and trigger autoimmune diseases. They know that they're going to create fibroids and PCOS in women. Black women have more fibroids and more PCOS than all other races of women. Why? Because you're eating chicken from the time you get those two little teeth in your mouth. As soon as you break two little teeth in your mouth as a baby, somebody is shoving a chicken bone in your mouth for you to teeth on. And the minute you got 4 teeth, you're driving over to McDonald's to get a chicken Happy Meal. Your doctor used to tell you not to eat red meat because your doctor wants to eat the red meat, man. The reason your doctor told you to stop eating red meat is because he knew it was going to improve your situation. Why would your doctor improve your health if it's going to make him lose you as a customer? You don't go see a doctor that you don't need to see. Doctors are in the business of making money. No one becomes a doctor to heal anybody. 93% of the doctors in America are allopathic doctors. They are not in the business to heal anybody. They're becoming doctors to make money. Just like every other job anybody else does, they do it to make money. Who the hell goes to work for free? What job are y'all doing for free? What job? Can a person heal dysphagia? What the hell is dysphagia? Do y'all understand these doctors are just pulling these things out of their ass? Hey, let's call it dysphagia. How the hell you know you have dysphagia? How do you know you even have it? All you're doing is taking the doctor's word that you have this mystery illness. How you know? Because the doctor's trying to tell me I had lymphoma and I said I don't. And they said, you're right. How you know you have it? Oh, they tested me. So y'all really are sitting up here thinking that these people mean you well. Half of y'all right now are taking prescription drugs for diseases you don't even have. Y'all are out here regularly taking prescription drugs for something you don't even have. Swallowing problems. They said, do you have a swallowing problem, man? The narrowing of your esophagus. Your esophagus is swollen. You saw an x-ray. How do you know it's yours? How do you know it's your x-ray? What do you think is making your esophagus swell up? Your original question was, can you heal this mystery illness, your swelling, your closing or narrowing of your esophagus? Think about what you're asking me, ma'am. What caused it? How come your doctor didn't tell you what caused it? How come none of y'all doctors told y'all what caused your ailment? What caused the ailment that they diagnosed you with? I'll wait. Just put in the comments. What caused it? Did they tell you what caused it? They tell y'all you have something, but they never tell you how you got it. How'd you get it? How'd you get it, ma'am? How'd you get the narrowing of your esophagus? What would cause your esophagus to narrow? Talking too much? Here's the answer, because I don't have time to be waiting for y'all to figure it out. You are eating something that is causing your esophagus to narrow. So the answer to your original question is, can a person heal by eating the correct foods? The answer was in your question. You know you eating the wrong foods because you said correct foods in your question. You know you're eating the wrong foods because you literally said correct foods in your question. The answer is, if you eat the correct foods, yes, you're going to heal up because you are jacked up right now from eating the wrong foods. Mind-blowing. It's so interesting to me that common sense shit is so mind-blowing to people now. If you stop doing the wrong shit and start doing the right shit, in every situation, it's going to improve. In every aspect of your life, if you stop doing the wrong thing and start doing the right thing, it is inevitable that whatever situation you're in is going to improve. Do y'all agree with that? Y'all eat what you eat out of habit because you have been programmed to eat these things. These traditions, these cultures, these habits have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. You do not pass down diseases. You pass down recipes. You do not pass down disease. You pass down recipes. So you're eating the same foods that the people before you ate, that the people before them ate, that the people before them ate. Okay? Just like science, you're going to end up with the same disease your grandparents had and your parents had, because you're eating the same foods and y'all have the same blood types. It's inevitable. Now, how could we stop the inevitable? By not eating the same foods the sick people in the generation before you ate. Why would I eat the same foods that my diabetic grandma ate? Why would I eat the same foods that my diabetic grandma ate? It is in your DNA if you continue to eat the same foods that those people before you ate. It is in your DNA. Why would I want to eat my grandma's? Why would I pass down the recipe for my grandma's banana pudding, or my grandma's coconut cake, or my grandma's peach cobbler, when my grandma had to stick herself every day with insulin in her stomach? Why would I make that and eat that? Do I want to have to shoot insulin into my stomach to survive? These are the questions that you have to start asking yourself. Do I want to be my parents? Do I want to be my grandparents? If the answer is no, then you cannot continue to do the same shit that your grandparents and your regular parents were doing. You can't continue to do the same things. You expecting a different result by doing the exact same thing is insanity. So, what's raising your blood pressure? Your insulin resistance. I thought it was because we were eating the same things as our parents were doing. Yeah, that's what I just said, ma'am. That's what I just said. My parents suffered before they passed. I'm not trying. Me neither. Okay? I'm not trying to be on prescription drugs for the next 30 years. My grandma was on diabetes drugs for 25 years. Do you know that your doctor will make $750,000 by keeping one patient on diabetes drugs for 25 years? One patient over the next 25 years will make that doctor $750,000. And most doctors, the average doctor has 1,000 patients. So let's just say 50% of his patients are diabetic, and he's keeping them on the diabetes drugs for the next 25 years. Then y'all wonder why these doctors have yachts, why their kids go to the best schools, why they live in mansions, while they're driving Bentleys and Rolls Royces, and you're sitting at home in your little house struggling to pay the doctor bills for all those prescription drugs he done assigned to you. Why his kids for generations are going to be rich because you're sitting at home squirting insulin into your bloodstream every day. Do you know that you can reverse your diabetes in 30 days? How come your doctor didn't tell you that? This doctor that y'all assume has all of this integrity, how come he didn't tell you you could reverse your diabetes in 30 days? Instead of stringing you along for the next 25 years. How is that integrity? Oh, well, they take a Hippocratic oath. Really? I see a whole lot of people out here taking oaths, and they still out here breaking the law. I see a whole lot of people out here taking oaths, and they out here getting bribes. I see a whole lot of people out here taking oaths, and they are screwing over their constituents. As a blood type O, at the root of all your problems is sugar. All of the stuff that I have mentioned to y'all thus far turns into sugar in your body. All of those things are making you insulin resistant. Okay? So the two nightshade vegetables that y'all can never have because they are triggering inflammation and making you insulin resistant, is potatoes and tomatoes. I don't care how Italian you are. I don't care if you're walking around looking like Mario and Luigi. If you are a blood type O, you cannot have tomatoes. Also, as a blood type B, you cannot have tomatoes. A guy on TikTok got a scan and it showed pills just sitting in his stomach. Never. These doctors know that these pills ain't doing nothing. The only reason that y'all have respect for them is because they went to school. They went to school. Those doctors are walking around with so much student loan debt. They're going to make sure you stay on those drugs so they can pay off them student loans for becoming a freaking doctor. You going to leave there with something. You may as well just, that's just your motto at this point. If you go to the doctor, just like Denzel, you're going to leave there with something. You're going to leave there with something. Y'all also can't have no corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. So your almond milk is raising your blood pressure. Your almond milk is making you insulin resistant. Your almond milk. Carrageenan is in a lot of processed foods. Carrageenan is in a lot of deli meats. So if y'all out here buying like roast beef and all that kind of stuff, did y'all see where your man's Captain Cheeto done signed an executive order to lay off the people that check your food for listeria? Oh, let me see if I have it. Let me see if I have it. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Hold on a second. The Trump administration just shut down Food Safety Committee to prevent bacteria in baby formula. So glad I don't have a baby. They are also threatening to fire. They're also threatening to fire employees who prevent deli meat from being infected with listeria and applesauce from being laced with lead. I told y'all during the election that my main concern is what is going to happen to our food supply. Because the last time that person was in office, they cut back so many regulations. They cut back so many regulations for all of these food corporations, all of these pharmaceutical companies, that they were going to be worse the second time around. And they are. No one is protecting our food supply. The corporations are allowed to put in whatever chemicals, whatever pesticides. No one is checking anything. It's already shown that 1 in 4 packs of chicken at the grocery store has salmonella. Most of the vegetables are going to have E. coli. Okay. You got listeria in your deli meats. Your eggs have bird flu. Oh, my plants are, my vegetables are growing. Jordy, did you see the thing sprouting? Oh my gosh. How do we get the footage from that? I guess I have to start working that app. Y'all know I got those garden towers. So I ordered 2 of those garden towers, the ones that you grow the vegetables in your house. And one of them had a crack in the base. So all of the water leaked out on the floor. So I hit them up yesterday and let them know that one of the towers was defective. And what do we need to do? And he said, oh, well, I see you're still you're under warranty. We're going to send you out another unit. I said, okay, well, what do I do with The one I have is, oh, you can just throw it out. I'm not throwing out that damn tower. We're just going to have 3 now. I'm going to seal it right on up. I'm going to get some of that sealant to go on the outside of the little fracture. It's a little hairline fracture at the bottom of the thing. Probably happened during shipping. I'm not throwing that tower in the trash. It already has plant sprouting. It already has vegetable sprouting. So now we're just going to have 3 vegetable towers. So with one of the towers, I had all the vegetables, and then the other tower, I have all the herbs. So the third tower, I'm going to put my collard greens and my onions and all that stuff in them. But they've already sprouted. We just put them up, last week? Okay, we just put them up last week. I'm not trusting these people. I am not trusting these people. They have shown an utter disregard for our health for decades. I don't know how much plainer they can make it, that they don't give a damn about us. The reason that they don't is it is way more profitable for us to be sick than it is for us to be healthy. Okay? So y'all gonna have to figure out what y'all need to do. Y'all better make y'all a little garden in the back, just something small. You don't have to have no whole lot of land to grow no vegetables. Y'all better start grow your own shit. Okay? I would have put my shit outside if I didn't live in Vegas and it's 137,000 degrees in the summertime. It's going to be 80 degrees on Saturday. That's why I got the towers, so they could be indoors. Plus, we don't have no grass. My entire backyard is rock. Ain't no grass. I had to buy grass. There's no planting, nothing out there. That's why I got the towers. So the ones that I have is a studio size. I decided to get the studio size so I could get 2 and keep the plants separate instead of getting 1 big tower. So now I'm going to have 3 studio size ones, and they're like 4 feet tall. So I'm going to put like these shelves that I have here for the, let me show you. These shelves that I have on the wall here, I'm going to put shelves above that downstairs so I can put some more plants above it as well. However, it's bomb. You don't have to get the garden one. I mean, the 2 towers were $4.99 each. Yes, but they provide the plant food. It's not chemicals. Okay? It's plant minerals. Plus, you have to use tap water, because tap water has more minerals in it than filtered water. Filtered water, they filter out all the minerals, and plants need those. Okay? I'm about to get doxxed. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody doxing me. Doxing me for what, monkey? Why would you give yourself the name monkey? I'm not getting doxxed, sweetheart. You can try it. You're going to get a big old surprise you fuck around over here. Well, I tell you what, monkey. You show up over here, you're going to get a big old surprise. And you're not going to like it at all. So let me do this for you. You can try it. You're not going to get far. Nah, I'm not. I'm not at all. Doxing is when people go and put all of your information on the internet. My information's on the internet already. Who gives a shit? Boop. There you go, buddy. You can try it. You can try it if you want. And that one back there ain't gonna, that one, try it. You're not gonna get anywhere near me. You can try it. You're not gonna get far. Trust. So listen. Hold on, my tea is overcooking. Listen. You also can't handle peanut oil. A lot of places that you guys eat at fry their foods in peanut oil. I'm going to advise y'all to not mess with peanuts at all. Okay? Another thing, people are weird. I just think people don't have anything to do. Y'all don't have enough business. That's what I told my brother's girlfriend last night. She's like, I'm so bored. The kids are on vacation and on spring break, and they're at my aunt's house, and I'm just so bored. I said, do you need to start a business? Why are you bored? Why are you not out here selling something? Why are you not out here making something? Who bored? I don't have time to be bored. Bored? There's always so much shit to be done. How you bored? You better throw them peanuts in the trash. Okay? Them peanuts had me on my deathbed. Okay? Them peanuts. And this is why I said, I understand that some of these things may be on your beneficial list, but you have to understand we're living in 2025. Okay? Our government allows these corporations to sell us peanuts with mold on them. They said it's an acceptable amount of mold. If you are someone that is allergic to mold, like I am, like most people are, that is unacceptable. Okay? Most of the grains that you guys are eating, the legumes, the beans, have mold. Our government allows it to happen. No one is protecting us. No one is looking out for us. No one is inspecting this food. Nobody. Not the USDA, not the FDA, nobody. Hi. So we're going to have to let that discernment kick in. Okay, your foods list is great, but remember, this information was written 32 years ago. The food we're eating today ain't the food that was being produced 32 years ago. So you're going to have to employ some discernment. Okay? Let's talk about bad bacteria in our gut. What they have never told us is how important our gut health is. We didn't even start hearing about good gut health until COVID. Were y'all ever paying attention to that? No one ever talked about gut health or the importance of gut health until COVID. That's when you started seeing Activia and all of these probiotics and prebiotics and all of these things now started targeting gut health. Well, what they never told you is the gut is what runs everything. If your gut is not healthy, your body can't even heal itself up, because 70% of our overall immune system is in our gut. 70%. Most of the hormones that the body makes is housed in the gut. Okay? So the human body is made up of mostly bacteria. Okay? We have more bacteria, trillions of bacteria in our body, on our body. We are a host. We host this bacteria. Those different strains of bacteria, we have hundreds of different strains. Those different strains of bacteria actually carry out processes in the body. I'm going to start buying my food from the Amish. You should. You should buy it from local farms. Local farms. Your meat, your vegetables. But there's still a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to get from the Amish that you can't even have. Like their bread, which is absolutely delicious. But it's still made from wheat, boo-boo, which you cannot have. Amish food is absolutely delectable. But if you can't have wheat, you can't have it. So here we are out here eating all of these foods, not really understanding how these foods are impacting our gut health. And then you're thinking that, oh, if I just eat some Greek yogurt, if I just drink some kefir, if I start drinking raw milk, then my gut is going to improve. Nothing is going to good. Nothing is going to improve. This is rule of thumb. Nothing is going to improve your health if you continue to eat the foods that's hurting it. Nothing is going to heal your body if you continue to eat the foods that hurt it. So it doesn't matter how many probiotics and prebiotics and yogurt and kefir and all these things that you're doing, if you're continuing to eat the foods that create the bad bacteria, it's just canceling itself out. So it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your money. Okay. The only way to heal your body is to stop eating the food that hurts it. That's it. There's nothing on this planet that is going to heal it while you continue to fill it up with the wrong foods. Okay? So if you have any of these ailments that I'm about to list, put it in the comments. If you have alopecia, endometriosis, any type of skin issues, acne, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, rosacea, dandruff, vitiligo, any skin problems, put it in the comments. If you have COPD, thyroid issues, staph, E. coli, H. pylori, put it in the comments. If you have IBS, IBD, put it in the comments. Why is this charger not working? There we go. It's gotta be my phone. If you have any of those things, put it in the comments. All of those ailments are triggered by bad bacteria in your gut. All of those ailments come from bad bacteria in your gut. Guess what's creating all of this bad bacteria? Bacteria are whole living things. They are living. They're living off of the food you put in your body. And if you are putting all the wrong foods in your body, then you're going to create angry and antagonistic bacteria. That bacteria has the power to protect your body or destroy your body. Most of the people that die in this country are dying from a food-related illness. Most people that die in this country are dying from bacteria. So that bacteria has the power to heal your body or destroy it. What if you had open heart surgery like me with 3 heart valve replacements and have to take a blood thinner for life? I'm a type A positive. I'm sorry I'm late, but I had a phone call. Okay. So what? You're on blood thinners because you naturally have thicker blood as a blood type A. All blood type A's have naturally thick blood. Do you know how you can thin your blood out naturally? Upping your water intake, putting some lemon in your water, drinking some green tea, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, olive oil, flaxseed oil, walnut oil. All those things thin out your blood. How come your doctor didn't tell you that? The reason you had the heart problems, because you're predisposed to heart problems as a blood type A. Did your doctor tell you why you had to have those valves replaced? Did he tell you why? All of the stuff that you just listed is all food related, ma'am. It's all food related. How did you get lupus, ma'am? How did you get lupus? Do you know that there are 25 different prescription drugs that your doctor can give you that will trigger lupus in your body? Trauma. Trauma does not trigger lupus, ma'am. It was either induced by prescription drugs or it was triggered by an overload of estrogen in your body. Which one is it? Trauma is not giving you lupus, ma'am. The only thing that you can go by is what the doctor told you. I get it. But let me tell y'all this. If you are diagnosed with a disease, you should become an expert on that disease. You should be reading every book, every article, every research report ever created in order to become knowledgeable about the disease the doctor told you that you have. Instead of y'all sitting around taking the word of a doctor that makes more and more money by telling you you have a disease and keeping you on a bunch of meds that you don't even need to be on. Yes, it can be reversed. Yes, it can be reversed. But if you are feeding it, how can you reverse a disease that feeds off of estrogen if you're sitting around eating chicken every day? How can you reverse a disease that feeds on estrogen and you are filling your body up with chicken that has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than you have in your whole adult body? Chickens have the exact same sex hormones we have. You're consuming something that has the exact same sex hormones we have. You are feeding the disease. Every disease that y'all have feeds on something. Cancer feeds on sugar. Autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. Disease cannot survive in your body if you're not feeding it. How is your disease thriving? How is it growing? How is it increasing? How? Because you're feeding it. If I stop feeding all of these plants, if I stop feeding all of these plants, what would happen to them? What would happen to them? What would happen to them? They would die. If you stop feeding your disease, it would die. You know the number one way that y'all feed your diseases? Prescription drugs. The number one way you're feeding your disease is every single day, like clockwork, taking petroleum-based drugs. And then you're surprised that your health is not improving. How can your health improve if you're sitting up eating Vaseline every day? How can your body improve when you are eating Vaseline? Make it make sense for me. Every single prescription drug on the market is made from petroleum. Go look it up. I don't have to make up nothing. I'm telling y'all. Every single prescription drug that you take is naturally toxic to the human body. naturally toxic to the human body. So how can your health improve if every single day you are filling it with toxins? How is it going to improve when the medicine that the doctor puts you on becomes ineffective after the first 6 months? Y'all have been on the same meds for years. Those meds that you're on became ineffective the first 6 months you were on them. This is why they have to prescribe a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth prescription drug. Some of y'all have high blood pressure and y'all on 3-4 different high blood pressure meds. Why you need to be on 3 or 4 different high blood pressure meds? If the first high blood pressure med is not working, why are you still on it? So how should I stop taking the blood thinner cold turkey? Man, what do you think the blood thinner is doing for you? What do you think it's doing for you, man? You are literally eating foods that make your blood even thicker than what it already is. So the solution is for you to stop eating the foods that are making your blood thicker than what it already is. I answered the question already, ma'am. You're going to have to listen without emotion. Because when you listen with emotion, you can't think. Okay? Your blood is naturally thick. You're eating foods that make your blood even thicker. I've already told you what you need to do. I said if you up your water intake, add some lemon to your water, start eating some pineapple, some blueberries, some blackberries, green tea every day, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil, all thin out your blood. Where were you when I said that? You were sitting right here. Some of y'all can only hear prescription drugs. You will not accept that before prescription drugs existed, people were living on this earth for thousands of years. Doctors are only 123 years old. So what were humans doing before doctors were created by John D. Rockefeller? What were humans doing before John D. Rockefeller made prescription drugs from runoffs of petroleum from his oil business? What were humans doing to remain healthy or to get healthy? Food, herbs, spices, teas, and plants. That's what we were doing. So why is it so difficult for y'all to understand the concept of not being on a synthetic, toxic, petroleum-based pill? The way that y'all think just shows that their programming did exactly what it was designed to do. Because you're sitting around thinking that you have this health. They are giving you a false sense of health, and nothing in your body is healing up. It never will heal up. They're going to keep selling you drugs until you die. You need to go and get your foods list. Only eat the beneficial foods. And that's it. Let your body heal. Your body is fully capable of healing. The only reason your body hasn't healed is because of you. You are standing in the way of your healing. Your mindset, your programming, your habits, your traditions, your cultures. You are the person stopping your body from doing what it's designed to do. There's nobody else to blame for your illness but you. Nobody. Okay? That is the first step in healing, is acknowledging that you did it. Okay. The reason that you had to have this heart surgery, and I'm really skeptical as to whether or not you even needed it. Because what do surgeons sell? Surgeons sell surgery. If you go and see a surgeon, they're going to sell you a surgery. Do you honestly think you're going to get away with not getting a surgery when you go see a surgeon? The minute your doctor passes you off to a surgeon, they're going to take something out of you, or they're going to say that they fixed something, or they're going to put something in you. Because that's what surgeons do. The link is brewitbaby.com. Brewitbaby.com. Okay. The reason that you have all of this bad bacteria that's triggering all of this, hey, Kevin, that's triggering all of these diseases, the alopecia, the endometriosis, the thyroid issues, the COPD, all your skin problems, IBS, IBD, H. pylori, E. coli, staph. The reason you have all of those is bad bacteria. What's creating all of this bad bacteria in blood type O's? The number one thing is dairy food. I'm A positive. What can I eat to help with an enlarged prostate? Eat the foods that you're supposed to be eating. Okay? And stop eating chicken. The reason that men have type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer, which an enlarged prostate is just the beginning, is because your estrogen is too high. What is supplying your body with estrogen as a blood type A? Alcohol makes your estrogen high. Chicken makes your estrogen high. Oats make your estrogen high. Stress makes your estrogen high. Your liver not functioning the way it's supposed to function makes your estrogen high as a blood type A. What you should start doing is eating soy, because in blood type A, it does the opposite of what they have programmed you to believe about soy. It actually will help to stabilize the estrogen in your body as a blood type A. I've seen several surgeons over the last 8 years. Only one didn't try to push surgery on me and explain why. Good. Listen, everybody that does not have their foods list needs to go to brewitbaby.com and get your foods list. Immediately stop eating anything that is on your avoid and your neutral list. Only eat the things that are on your beneficial list, and never again eat potatoes. Okay? You're welcome. Yay. I love me some tofu. Love, love, love. You know what else is creating all this bad bacteria in blood type O's? Corn, potatoes, again. Why is your hair falling out? Because you like potatoes. Why do you have endometriosis? Because you like potatoes. Why is your blood pressure high? Because you like potatoes. Why is your kidney jacked up? Because you like potatoes. Corn. Corn is in everything. High fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn oil, corn starch, white distilled vinegar, liquor, all corn. That's all corn. Why do you have IBS and IBD? Corn. You know what else makes bad bacteria in everyone's gut? All blood types? Oranges. She's trying to kill you with the potato salad. Oranges. Oranges and orange juice. Miss Marcia, this is not your first rodeo. You done heard me talk about these oranges before. This is not your first rodeo, ma'am. Oranges and orange juice creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut because the oranges and the orange juice that they sell us is rotten oranges. Hi. You know this. The oranges that they sell us in America are overripe, rotten oranges. Oranges are green. Have y'all ever seen green oranges in America? Ugh. You ain't supposed. Jesus Christ. Sunkiss, Queen. Do you drink oranges and eat? Do you drink orange juice and drink? Wait. I'm just discombobulated right now. Ma'am, do you eat oranges and drink orange juice? Does somebody want to tell her, or do y'all want me to tell her? Does somebody want to tell her, or do y'all want me to tell her? I'm gonna need me some hot tea for this one. Y'all want to tell her, or you want me to tell her? This young lady that had to have open heart surgery and some valves put in, and she's on blood thinners, loves oranges and orange juice as a blood type A. What do oranges do in blood type A's? How many times have y'all heard me say oranges will kill you as a blood type A? How many times have y'all heard me say oranges will kill you as a blood type A? Why will oranges kill you as a blood type A? Because oranges make your blood thick. Makes your blood thicker. It doesn't thin the blood. It makes it thicker as a blood type A. I said there are foods that make your blood thicker than it already is, and oranges is one of the main ones. You done had to have open heart surgery and 3 valves put in, and the doctor told you you would be on blood thinners for the rest of your life. How come your doctor didn't ask you what you were eating? How many times have I said, if your doctor does not ask you about your diet and what it is that you're consuming, that you are working with a dealer and not a healer? I knew what you meant. You are working with a dealer and not a healer. This man said, you're going to be on blood thinners for the rest of your life. Same thing that doctor that I fired back in 2012 told me I was going to be on those meds for the rest of my life because I had sarcoidosis and asthma. And I said, you're fired, because I'm not going to be on these drugs for the rest of my life. If you cannot cure me, because they'll always tell you that there's no cure for something. If you cannot cure me, sir, there's no point in you and I seeing each other again. Because why am I paying you and you cannot provide the service that I need you to provide? Whenever a doctor tells y'all that y'all gonna be on drugs for the rest of y'all life, y'all just be like, okay, the fuck? Why is that okay? Why is that just something y'all accept? You have all those heart problems, ma'am, because you're eating oranges. You love orange juice. You didn't have there's no amount of oranges or orange juice on the planet that's worth having fucking open heart surgery for. You got open heart surgery because you love something that's trying its best to kill you. If I see you with an orange, if I see you wearing orange, if I see you anywhere with some mimosa, I'm gonna come over there. I promise you. I better not see you wearing nothing with orange. I better not see you with no orange lipstick on. I better not see you nowhere near no orange. You can't have none of this shit in your house. I better not see orange in your house, in your decor, not a light bulb, not a sock. No more orange for you. You've had enough orange. It's always one in every live. I got to come over there. Girl. And your doctor ain't never gonna tell you. He ain't never gonna tell you that this is why you gotta stay on these blood thinners. He ain't never gonna tell you it's the orange juice. Drink up. He probably offering you orange juice at the doctor's office. Hey, would you like some orange juice? They get you every time. Oranges are bad for every blood type, but as a blood type A, they will kill you. It was meant for you to come into this live today. They be giving y'all the orange juice at the hospital. They be giving y'all chicken at the hospital. Let's talk about leaky gut. Let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when you're in So I saw a video yesterday where they're talking about how leaky gut is so prevalent. You're welcome. Please go get your foods list. Please start eating some tofu. At the root of your problems as a blood type A is that you guys are protein malnourished. You may be eating protein, but you don't have enough stomach acid to break down the proteins so that your body can extract the minerals and nutrients so it can start healing your body. Okay? You have to eat the right proteins, and the right proteins for blood type A is soy. Your body is not going to heal up unless you have protein. The body lives on protein. All these vegetables and shit and these fruits that these people have been pushing on us, nothing is as important as protein. Nothing. Okay? Leaky gut is when your intestines become soft and food particles break through your intestinal wall, and now they're just leaking out in your gut. You done made, by the foods you love, you done made your intestines soft. So the video that I saw said that leaky gut is so prevalent these days. It's oranges, ma'am. Why do y'all think that GMO is so different from, you cannot have oranges? I don't care if they're green or if they are orange. What adds insult to injury in America is that the oranges that you have been living on are rotten. That adds insult to injury. No one benefits from oranges. Just think oranges are toxic to everyone's body. Just like rhubarb is toxic to everyone's body. Potatoes, toxic to everyone's body. Most of the nightshade vegetables, toxic to everyone's body. There's a whole slew, thousands of plants that are never supposed to be inside the human body. Thousands. And y'all have been brainwashed to believe that because God put it on earth, it's safe to eat. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of species of plants on this planet that you are not supposed to eat. Perfect example, these. Look at all these plants. Are y'all making salads from all these plants? Are y'all making salads from these plants? Are you? Why aren't you eating these plants? Huh? How come you're not eating them plants? How come you're not eating golden pothos? How come? The only reason that y'all think that these fruits and vegetables are safe or good for you or healthy for you is because the corporations that make them told you. Exactly. There is absolutely no truth in advertising. If they told you what these things did in your body, you would never eat them. If they told you what chicken did in your body, you never eat it. If they told you what orange juice did in your body, you'd never drink it. If they told you what all of these foods do in your body, you would never consume them. They're never going to tell you the truth because they want your money. And not one of these corporations give a damn what the food is doing in your body, because eventually they're going to get all that good pharma money. Every corporation in this country is getting good pharmaceutical money. All of them. Every doctor that you've ever seen is getting pharma money. Do y'all know that it's legal for doctors to accept bribes from pharmaceutical companies? Did y'all know that? Our government allows your doctor to accept payments from pharmaceutical companies. The only stipulation is they have to report it to a website so it can be taxed. There's a website you can go to right now and look every doctor up that you've ever seen in your life. And it will tell you if what amount of money they've accepted. The website is openpaymentsdata.cms.gov. openpaymentsdata.cms.gov. You just type your doctor's name in. It goes back to 2012. So however much they've accepted since 2012, it'll be there. My niece just found out that her pediatrician for her baby accepts money from milk companies, because she was trying to get my niece to give her daughter, the newest member of our family, Kay Rose, her name is Carter Rose, to give her soy milk. Kay Rose is blood type B. Kay Rose is blood type B. I sent my niece goat milk for the baby, goat milk baby formula. And her doctor was like, oh, she can't have goat milk baby formula and blah, blah, blah. She's drinking goat milk baby formula, sweetheart. I don't give a shit what a pediatrician says. I don't give a damn. Like, I had to cuss Jordan's pediatrician out because all she ever wanted to do was say, oh, he has an ear infection, take these antibiotics. The third time it happened, I was like, we need to get to the problem. What is causing this to happen? I don't want my child on any more antibiotics. Either you can solve the problem or we no longer see you. She sent me to a specialist, an ear, nose, and throat. The first time they saw him, they were like, those tonsils need to come out. He's 3. You could hear Jordan snoring all over the house. If Jordan was asleep upstairs, you could hear him downstairs breathing because his tonsils and his adenoids were so large. These people don't give a damn about us. Okay? Do you know what's making your intestines soft? Hi, Shivani. You know what's making your intestines soft and causing you to have leaky gut? Tomatoes, corn again, dairy again, vinegar again, coffee. You want to know why y'all have leaky gut all your lives? How much coffee have y'all been drinking? How much vinegar have y'all been consuming? Every condiment in your house has vinegar in it. Your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, all of your salad dressings, your barbecue sauce, your hot sauce, your pickles, your relish, your olives, all vinegar. So you wonder why you have leaky gut all your life? Because you've been consuming Heinz ketchup all your life. You've been eating mustard all your life. You've been drinking milk, cow's milk all your life. You've been drinking coffee since you were a teenager. Those are the things that are making your intestines soft and allowing food particles to break through your intestinal wall and leak out into your gut. How many of y'all have thyroid issues? How many of y'all got thyroid issues? Did y'all see that Orange Cheeto? Did y'all see that Orange Cheeto is bringing back segregation? I'm so excited. Did y'all see he's bringing back segregation? What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Ha! I know if I live long enough. I'm so excited. Great. He's doing anything he can to piss us off, and he has no idea how excited we are about it. I told you everything that you think about is going to fail, my guy. You're trying to get black people out in the street to root for desegregation when desegregation has only obliterated black business in America? Are you kidding? Desegregation has never helped us. Ever. It's helped y'all. Desegregation wasn't for black people. Desegregation was for y'all. Duh. Desegregation was for y'all to get the black dollars that were flowing around in our community into your community. You can make everything segregated. I am so cool. Segregate my bowling alley. I'm so cool with that. Do it today. Do it today. Do it today. Going into a bathroom knowing that everybody there is going to wash their hands. Do it today. Do it everywhere. I couldn't be any more excited. DEI was never for black people. Black people have never benefited from DEI, the civil rights movement, as much as other people have. Y'all just like to put a black face on it so you can piss off the racists, give the racists some red meat. That shit has never benefited us. Just like welfare. Y'all get more welfare. Y'all get more benefits. Okay? Black people make up 14% of the population, but only 22% of the benefits from welfare. Y'all get 69% of the benefits from welfare. And you want to make it a black people problem. It's not us. We're not. Y'all keep on trying to make everything a black people problem. It ain't us. We're not the problem. We are not the problem, boo-boo. But as long as y'all can't see nothing but white and white supremacy and all that, they gonna keep feeding you that red meat. Your ass is poor, and to them you are black. You're as black as we are. As long as your ass is poor, you are black. They don't give a damn about you poor white folks. Example, taking away your veterans benefits, taking away. White people go to the military because they are poor. Black people go to the military because they are poor. And these people say, we're going to take away your veterans benefits. And y'all be the first ones out here defending them. How are you defending people that are taking away your benefits, your hard-won, hard-fought-for benefits? Black people have never taken your jobs. They've never taken your benefits. They've never taken anything from you. It's never been us. It's always been the haves. It's always been white people against other white people. And the reason that y'all can't recognize that is because they have brainwashed y'all into believing we're the problem. They made y'all believe that y'all ain't supposed to eat red meat. Y'all be the first one. I never heard a rich person ever say, not one time, that red meat gives you cancer. Well, doesn't red meat give you cancer? Y'all see rich people eating big ass tomahawk steaks all the time. How come you don't ask rich people, how are you eating red meat when it gives you cancer? Y'all just accept that red meat is for rich people. But red meat gives poor people cancer? How does that work? How does that work? The minute you ask somebody, what do rich people eat? The first thing out their mouth is a red meat steak, tomahawk, lamb. First thing. But when somebody tells you to eat red meat as a poor person, it gives you cancer, it gives you heart disease, it raises your cholesterol. Ask yourself why it is that doctors and influencers have told poor people not to eat red meat. The same doctor that tells you not to eat red meat and to eat chicken and pork is the same doctor that's going home to a steak. Why does he get to eat better than you? The money that you paid your doctor affords him the ability to eat better than you. So why wouldn't he keep you on the drugs? Why wouldn't he keep you as a patient? You're the one putting the food on his plate. Oh yes, rare. Because they know that's where you're gonna get all the benefits from. You're not gonna cook away all the minerals and the nutrients. You're not gonna cook away all the minerals and nutrients. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Blood type O's, for some reason, thyroid problems are real prevalent with y'all. Your thyroid problems are coming from bad bacteria in your gut. Me too. Raw lamb, rare lamb. My lamb got to be red on the inside. The reason that you have thyroid issues, hyper or hypo, is because of bad bacteria in your gut. And there are 4 vegetables. No one's ever going to tell you that. There are 4 vegetables that create such an angry bacteria in your gut that it causes your body's own immune system to attack your thyroid. So your body's immune system is attacking an organ in your body because you're eating cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and mustard greens. How come your doctor didn't tell you what's causing your thyroid problems? He gonna send you home with them drugs though, ain't he? You know the reason why they be taking out thyroids? Because they just perfected the procedure 23 years ago. What do surgeons sell? What do surgeons sell? They perfected the procedure, and every other customer is going to get that surgery. If you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, it's because you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. Wheat slows down your metabolism. Let me explain. Okay. Our metabolism is run by hormones. The lectins in food, lectins are just little small proteins in all whole foods. Okay. The lectins in wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans interfere with the hormones that run your metabolism. Those hormones are supposed to take food, break it down, store it in your body for you to use as fuel, energy. But when those lectins come in contact with those hormones, now those hormones turn those foods into sugar and stores them as fat in your body. And that's what slows down your metabolism. So if you feel tired and sluggish all the time, it's because you're eating wheat, cereal, pastas, breads, cookies, cakes, pies, ramen noodles. All your breakfast food is wheat. So you're literally starting your day off tired. Okay? They've been pushing me for a total knee replacement for years. Are you blood type A? Do you know why y'all need bone replacements? Because your body sucks minerals out of your teeth and your bones just to survive, because you are mineral deficient. That's why you need a knee replacement. That's why you need hip replacement. That's why you need shoulder, big toe, little toe replacement, because your body isn't getting the minerals and nutrients from the food. Why? Because wheat blocks the body's ability to absorb minerals and nutrients. As a blood type O, wheat blocks the ability for your body to absorb minerals and nutrients from other foods. So you consistently eating wheat-based things, your body now becomes mineral deficient, and your body now automatically starts extracting those minerals that it desperately needs from your bones. Your teeth are an extension of your bones. That's what's happening. Okay? You don't just get osteoporosis for no reason. You get osteoporosis and osteopenia because your bones are getting sucked dry. Okay? So, what is going to turn everything around for you as a blood type O? The number one thing y'all should be eating is red meat. Beef specifically. Fantastic. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay? Beef. Blood type O is the only blood type that benefits from beef. The only one. 25% of every grocery store in America is dedicated to blood type O. And y'all out here riding past the red meat section, Going right on over to the chicken and pork section. And worse, the plant-based section. All the time that you spend in the grocery store should be in the red meat section. Because ain't nothing else your body needs but that. Beef, lamb, veal, mutton, buffalo, bison, venison. Y'all benefit from all of those. Those are the things that are going to replenish all of those minerals and nutrients your body is lacking. It's going to speed up your metabolism. It's going to cause your body to make more muscle. As we age, the body needs more muscle. The body needs more protein, not less. Okay? As we age, the body requires more protein, not less. You're welcome. It is my pleasure. I know it doesn't look like it's my pleasure, but it is. Okay? Just knowing that I can help y'all understand this information that's appreciation enough for me. Okay? I know half the time it just looks like you're really getting on her nerves. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Come on, gifts. Come on. Come on, gifts. Let me tell you something. I'm having a much better time on YouTube than I've ever had on TikTok. Music and all. So thank you guys. I'm having a much better time over here. I feel like I can speak freely without somebody snatching the plug out the wall. What else is going to help you as a blood type O? Omega-3 containing fish, cod, halibut, red snapper, trout. If you are dealing with inflammation, which a lot of you guys are, just add cod or halibut or red snapper or trout. Come on. Thank you, Angelia. It's Angela. You told me that the other day. Thank you, Angela, for the gifts. They are some thugs over there. They are deleting people left and right. Big accounts, big creators, left and right, for posting Trump or talking about Trump and Elon Musk. Just, Midas Touch just got put off today. And that's who we get most of our news from, our political news from. I was like, oh, well. So, ain't none of my business, ain't my problem. Also, what's anti-inflammatory for you guys is walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, yep, and pineapple. They were telling everybody to message TikTok so they could get their account back. Ain't nobody message TikTok about getting my account back. I don't want that funky ass account. They can have it. I go where I'm celebrated. I don't go where I'm tolerated. I go where I'm celebrated. You don't want me in here? That's fine. You don't want me in here? I'm fine with that. And let them go ahead and segregate everything. At least we'll know where we are welcomed. At least we'll know where we are celebrated. At least we know where we need to go. Because I'm going to tell you, that segregation shit is going to work out real good for us. And y'all are going to be mad. Y'all going to be the ones missing out. Y'all going to be the ones trying to use our bathrooms. No. But your bathroom is so much more clean. No. You voted for this. This is what you came for. You voted for this. This is what you wanted. Try to live your life without black people and see what happens. Try to live your life without black people. Just try it. Watch what happens. If y'all don't have black people for inspiration, y'all have us for music, y'all have us for food, Y'all don't have us for no type of culture. Because remember, y'all don't have no culture. I mean, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm gonna always tell y'all the truth. Y'all don't have no culture. Every ounce of culture that y'all have, you adopted it. So good luck with that. Yeah, we're taking all of our shit. All of it. All of it. Y'all have to be careful what y'all ask for because y'all don't think big enough. Okay? Y'all may think on the surface this is going to benefit you, but when you reverse engineer that shit and then you drill it down, you're like, holy shit, wait a minute now. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out well for us. This is what happens when people vote based on emotion. Okay? This is what happens when you remain emotional. You cannot think logically if you are emotional, and that man is a master of stirring up your emotions. The best thing you can ever do is to divorce your emotions from any of this shit. All of this shit is on purpose. I have been completely happy since he took office. I ain't involved in nothing. I ain't got to protest nothing. I ain't got to march for nothing. I ain't got to get my emotions involved. My TV stays on RuPaul's Drag Race. I have completely divorced my emotions from all of it. I don't care if you let Derek Chauvin out. I don't care who you let out of jail that black people had a problem with. I don't care. I do not give a damn. We are big chilling. We are enjoying the peace. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. I have been enjoying my life, my bowling, my plants, my home. Y'all have taken so much shit off of our plate. Thank you. Thank you. The minute they said she didn't win, I was like, I'm out. Simple. We're done here. There's nothing else to talk about. Have it. Have it. You got it, dog. You got it. Because everything that they convinced y'all that we did, now y'all see we ain't had nothing to do with it. Oh, that's a good show too. Now y'all can click. This is why he wanted black people in the street protesting, because we would have been a distraction. They would have said, look at them rioting. Look at them looting. Look at them destroying cities. That's what they wanted. And they're going to keep trying shit to rile up our emotions, to get us angry, to get us upset so that they can get us in the street. And we are not going. So why don't you try governing instead of trying to rile up black people? No, we're not going. Just go ahead and do whatever y'all gonna do. Go ahead and deport all the people that you want to deport. Go ahead. We're cool. That ain't no lie, because where I work at, the nasty what? The game show. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, RuPaul just makes me happy. I don't care what's going on. Anything involving drag queens, I'm there. Because they're just funny. Jordy was in there watching RuPaul with me last night. We just giggling. Because they're funny as hell. Laughter. Laughter is literally the best medicine you can have. Y'all cannot allow yourselves to sink into the depths of what's going on. Turn that damn news off. Don't be watching all these political things on the internet. And damn sure don't be going back and forth with no MAGA people. Because by the time you end up arguing with a MAGA person, you just feel stupid afterwards. because they then sucked all of the intelligence out of your head. You need every ounce of your intelligence. Please do not waste it on MAGA. Okay? Y'all raising y'all blood pressure for no reason. Let them have it. Okay? We are off for the next 4 years. We're off work. So what is going to make Linka is like Donald Trump. Fats hasn't learned yet to stop fucking with Linka. Did y'all see that? Linka literally just barked so Fats would get up and go to the window like a black ass. Like a dumb black ass. Linka is very much Trump. Fats will be taking a nap, minding his business. Linka will just bark out of nowhere. And of course, Fats, being the enforcers, like, what the fuck? Where they at? Who I need to beat up? Every time. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. You ain't learned his tricks yet. Look at you. Look at you. Come back. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Relax, Juju. It's nobody. Mommy's okay. Okay? You ain't learned this trick yet? It's been 5 years. Mommy's okay. Mommy's okay. Mommy's okay. No one's coming to get me. Yeah, you see him just stroll off? Everybody's like, oh, Linka's so sweet. Linka is manipulative. Mexico just played checkmate on the new canal. What did they do? Demaria, tell me, what did they do? What did they do? I got to look that up. We are getting played so hard, boy. He is, man. He's going to make sure ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody. And he will stand in front of anybody that he thinks might be coming for me. That's top flight security over there. That's Day. If you want to improve your gut health, you need to be eating onions every day. There should never be a day as a blood type O that you do not have an onion on your plate. Raw, cooked, baked, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're purple, white, yellow, Vidalia, it don't matter. There should never be a day that you are above ground as a blood type O that you do not have an onion on your plate. I keep forgetting to, I'm going to put up all those baked onion videos that I saw. Oh, aren't they just delicious? Aren't they just delicious? Obsessed. I'm obsessed. I saw this intriguing recipe the other day and I'm going to have to modify it. This person put some Parmesan cheese on some parchment paper on a baking sheet and put sliced white onions on top of it and baked it. I feel like we could do that with pecorino cheese. You got a steak with spinach. I didn't get an invite. I didn't see an invite in my box. Oh, Shrek did love onions, didn't he? I bet he was a blood type O. She baked Parmesan cheese and onions. And it was just a sheet. And she was just eating on the sheet. I think you guys can do that with some pecorino cheese. Just shred it up. Put it on a parchment paper. Put the onions on top. Sprayed it with some olive oil spray. And she baked it. Try it. He was killing a red onion yesterday, just eating it raw. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm coming. Go ahead and try with the pecorino cheese. Because can't nobody have Parmesan cheese. But everybody can have pecorino cheese. Okay? What else is going to make your gut bacteria super happy as a blood type O? Broccoli, string beans, escargot, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. Tag me on it. Tag me on it. Okay. If you have thyroid issues as a blood type O, you should be upping your turmeric or taking a turmeric supplement, and also sea vegetables. Taking a sea moss supplement. Okay. Sea moss, kombu, nori, kelp, bladderwrack. I have an awesome turmeric supplement. Go get it. I have an awesome sea moss that has sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root. That will help to increase the iodine in your body, which will then protect your thyroid from your own immune system. You thought blacks couldn't have cheese as an O? Pecorino cheese is sheep's cheese. You cannot have cow's milk dairy products. You can have goat cheese. You can have sheep's cheese. Pecorino cheese is made from sheep's milk, not cow's milk. Yeah. So go get you some pecorino cheese. You're going to love it. How many of y'all are obsessed with pecorino cheese? First of all, pecorino cheese is way better than Parmesan cheese. Okay. And a little bit of pecorino cheese goes a very long way. I remember that time I bought an eggplant and couldn't cook it. I was so excited about this eggplant. Threw it right in the trash. It's bomb. They have a big wedge of it at Costco for like $27, and it'll last you months. Okay. It tastes like a more flavorful, salty Parmesan cheese. Said it was salty. A little bit goes a very long way because it's so salty. Yeah, AB can actually have several cheeses. Why you don't have your foods list yet, ma'am? Miss Marsha, you done been on several of my lives and you still don't know what you're supposed to be eating? Yes. There are so many recipes that call for pecorino cheese. I need to come out with a new recipe book. Do y'all all have your recipe books? Y'all know I have 3 recipe books for each blood type. Why y'all don't have the recipe books? Why y'all don't have the recipe books? Go get the bundle deal so you get the foods list and 3 recipe books. So that's like 90 different recipes. Okay. And if you have leaky gut, you should be eating chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens. If you are suffering from leaky gut, you need to be adding collard greens to your repertoire several times a week. That's what they do. Okay. Oh, you got some beef. Oh, you're blood type A. To heal your leaky gut can be healed. Okay. But first of all, collard greens benefit everybody. I could literally make a cookbook with just collard green recipes. I think y'all are really sleeping on the versatility of collard greens. Get into it. Okay. Where's blood type A? Where is blood type A? Collard greens are way healthier for you than kale. Okay. So get into it. Yeah, you don't have to put any meat in it. You can saute them. You can steam them. You can stir fry them. Collards benefit every blood type. I'm in love with the passion fruit drink, but I pee a lot. Why? What passion fruit drink? Ma'am, you mean to tell me you out here drinking fruit drinks? You out here drinking fruit drinks, man? You do know that that's just, you don't know. That's just straight sugar. The reason that you're peeing a lot is because you are filling your body up with something that's toxic, and your body is trying to get that shit out of your body as quickly as possible. If something is causing y'all to pee a lot, oh, you're talking about the electrolytes. You're supposed to be peeing a lot with electrolytes. Okay. Let's talk about the electrolytes for a minute. Okay. Electrolytes help water get into your red blood cells. Okay. A lot of you guys are drinking water, but the water is not getting into your cells. Nothing is going to change about your body if it doesn't get into your red blood cells. Okay. Electrolytes actually get the water into your red blood cells. That is also why you are peeing a lot, because it is causing you to release retained water. Your body retains water because it is afraid of being dehydrated. Okay. Even if you just upped your intake of water, if you drank a lot more water, you would pee a lot more because your body is not going to think it needs to hold on to the water for fear of being dehydrated. Yes, that's what she's talking about, the passion fruit electrolyte flavor. I have 4 different electrolytes. I think one is blue something. One is zesty lemonade, which is my favorite. And then we have a passion fruit one. So 3. We have 3. Because it's wintertime and you need to be putting on an oil when you get out of the shower. Why y'all not greasing up? First of all, I don't use lotion on my skin. What are y'all using lotion on y'all skin? Hi. Rule of thumb. You should be using the oil that benefits your body on your skin when you get out of the shower. If you benefit from olive oil, which all of us do, you should be rubbing olive oil on your skin when you get out of the shower. If you benefit from apricot oil, which I do, you should be rubbing that on your skin. Okay? As a blood type A and blood type AB, we benefit from apricot oil. I also have carrot oil. I also have papaya oil. Those are the oils that I use on my skin when I get out of the shower. So whatever oil you benefit from is what you should be using when you get out of the shower. Okay? Thank you. Do you benefit from shea butter? What is shea butter made from? Yes, walnut oil. Absolutely. Walnut oil is going to be anti-inflammatory. What is the largest organ on your skin, on your body? The largest organ on our body is our skin. So if you are putting an oil on your skin that is anti-inflammatory, that's going to benefit your skin. It's going to benefit your body. With the electrolyte mix, can that act as a diuretic? I mean, that's how y'all going to think about it. It's not going to be like a prescription drug diuretic. The reason that the prescription drug is a diuretic is because it is bad for your body. It's petroleum based. What is shea butter? What is shea made from? You said cocoa butter? Why can't y'all just do what I said? Why can't y'all just rub on your skin what's on your beneficial list? How much simpler could it be? I lived in Nigeria for 2 years, ma'am. I'm very familiar with it. But what is shea made from? What is shea butter made from? Let's go look. What is shea butter made from? Shea butter is a natural fat extracted from nuts and seeds of the shea tree, Butyrospermum parkai, which is native to West and Central Africa. So it is a seed oil. Who should not use shea butter? People with acne-prone skin should generally avoid using shea butter, as its rich moisturizing properties can clog pores and lead to breakouts. Individuals with very oily skin may also want to be cautious when using shea butter on the face. Key points about who might not want to use it: acne-prone skin, oily skin, individuals with known allergies. It could cause allergic reactions like redness, itching, and irritation. Two oily kernels. Shea butter is a seed fat that comes from the shea tree. You know what the best moisturizer is for blood type O? Beef tallow. The shea tree is found in East and West tropical Africa. The shea butter comes from two oily kernels within the shea tree seed. After the kernel is removed from the seed, it is ground into a powder and boiled in water. Beef tallow is literally the best thing you can use on your skin as a blood type O, because beef tallow is as close as you can get to the natural moisture in your skin. Let's look up beef tallow. I also sell beef tallow. Beef tallow for skin. 7 reasons to use beef tallow for skin. Beef tallow is a form of rendered fat from beef, traditionally used for cooking and making candles. However, the benefits extend far beyond the kitchen. Did you know it also has incredible advantages for your skin? For centuries, people have relied on tallow for its moisturizing and healing properties. Don't worry, the tallow used in skincare is clean, purified fat, nothing like the greasy remnants from the frying pan. This clean fat is carefully rendered to ensure it is free from impurities and suitable for topical use. Beef tallow is a powerhouse of nutrients that are essential for healthy, vibrant skin. It is packed with fatty acids like omega-3s and omega-6, which are crucial for maintaining the skin's lipid barrier, preventing moisture loss, and protecting against environmental damage. These fatty acids help to keep the skin supple, hydrated, and resilient. Additionally, beef tallow is rich in a range of vitamins that play a vital role in skin health and rejuvenation. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. The 7 reasons to use it: to moisturize the skin, it's rich in vitamins, it's anti-inflammatory, it promotes collagen production, non-comedogenic, I don't know what that means. Concerned about pore clogging ingredients exacerbating your acne? Fear not, as beef tallow comes to the rescue for non-comedogenic. I can never say this word. Okay. Unlike some moisturizers that can suffocate the skin by blocking pores, beef tallow is lightweight and easily absorbed, making it an excellent choice for acne-prone individuals seeking hydration without the risk of breakouts. It's natural and chemical-free. It's sustainable and ethical choice. I think I have 3 or 4 beef tallow products on the website. Let me see. I think I might have one right here. This is our sleep cream with collagen. This is our skin hydration cream with hyaluronic acid. And this is our skin firming cream with hyaluronic acid. I don't have the beef tallow on the table, but I'll bring it tomorrow. Okay. Kumodo. I still can't say it. It's a tongue twister. Beef tallow, beef lard. Are you saying that those are the same things? I don't think they're the same. But I also told y'all that if I was a blood type O, I'd be rubbing steak juice on my skin every day. I have beef tallow. I think 2 of them are scented. One of them is for nighttime, makes you sleepy too, I think. Go check it out. Hi, Tammy. But if you are a blood type O and a blood type B, beef tallow. Okay. Definitely. I have 3 for all of the skincare stuff. Is 3 for $79. So when you check out, you can pick whatever 3 products you want. And when you check out, just type in the number 3 FOR79. You'll see it on the website. But all of the skincare products are 3 for $79. So go check it out. Blood type A, where you at? Where you at? With blood type, yeah, you just got some. It's on the way. With blood type A, at the root of all of your problems is that you guys are protein malnourished. Okay? When your body is lacking protein, it can't heal itself. You're going to be more prone to issues, illnesses, ailments, and you guys are already naturally predisposed to heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Also, you have naturally thick blood. You have a weaker immune system, a weaker cardiovascular system. Okay? You're on the complete opposite end of the spectrum as blood type O. Blood type O has the strongest cardiovascular system, the strongest immune system, strongest everything. Y'all, opposite. Okay? You also create more mucus than everyone else. I just saw another Black doctor talking about mucus and how to get rid of mucus in your body. And let me tell y'all something. Mucus is one of the 2 defense mechanisms your body has. Okay? The reason blood type A produces more mucus than everyone else is because you have a weaker immune system than everyone else. Mucus literally is your protection. Okay? It protects the immune system. Inflammation protects the organs. Okay? So our objective as a blood type A is making sure you guys get the right protein into your system, because that is going to strengthen your immune system. That is going to help you not create so much more mucus, because now your immune system is stronger. There's a frog in my throat. I saw some tofu spaghetti in the store in the refrigerator section, but it has Kojak flour in it. I didn't know what that was, so I didn't buy it. What is Kojak made from? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Because I see a lot of vegans always talking about Kojak. Is it Kojak or Konjac? Konjac. Konjac flour. What is it made from? Oh, let me just type in, what is it made from? Made from. Konjac flour is a source of soluble fiber. Glucomannan comes from the corns, underground stems of the Amorphophilus konjac plant, which is a root vegetable active in Asia. The plant origin. The konjac plant, also known as Kanya koku or elephant yam. It's a potato, baby. It's a freaking potato. The starchy bulb-like corm or underground stem is part of the plant used to create konjac flour. Konjac flour is rich in glucomannan, a type of soluble dietary fiber, which gives konjac its unique properties. You followed your first instinct, baby. Now, it's made from a starchy root vegetable, which is in the potato family, which is a blood type A y'all can't have. See how they get you? See how they get you? I tell y'all all the time, these alternatives, these substitutes for the regular shit is sometimes worse than the regular shit. Oyster mushrooms are mushrooms. When you get your foods list, it tells you specifically what mushrooms you can and cannot have. Okay? And most of the time, if you guys are cooking with oyster mushrooms, you're breading it. So what are you breading it with? Something that is wheat-based. Y'all take perfectly good mushrooms and screw them up. Y'all are not out here steaming or roasting or sauteing mushrooms. Y'all are breading them up, frying them up like you would chicken, and destroying all of the medicinal properties that those mushrooms have because you miss chicken so much. Y'all out here frying up lion's mane because you miss meat. That's what y'all are doing. Y'all take perfectly good vegetables and make them bad. Okay? That's what soy is for. If you are a blood type A, instead of y'all trying to make all of these fake meat things, why don't you just use tofu? What protein are you getting? You're making fake meat, but no protein. So where's the protein? What is the purpose of you eating an oyster mushroom when you are protein deprived? Get it? I make my own salmon bites and just cut it up myself. Okay? Your entire life should revolve around protein. Every single meal that you have needs to be protein heavy because your body is never going to function properly without it. The only reason y'all know anything about oyster mushrooms is because of vegan influencers trying to get y'all to eat fake meat when all you need to be eating as a blood type A is tofu. Tofu and fish. That's it. If you want your body to function properly, you have to have a protein-based diet, no matter what your blood type is. Okay? As a blood type O, it is red meat. As a blood type B, it is red meat. As a blood type A, it is tofu and fish. As a blood type AB, it is turkey, tofu, and fish. That's it. Everything else is secondary. All these fruits, all these vegetables, all these pastas, all these grains, all these beans, all these chickpeas, all of that shit is useless. If you don't have the right protein, nothing's going to work out for you. As a blood type A, the proteins that you cannot eat would be red meat, pork, organ meats, crustaceans. Seafood is not the same as fish. Okay? Seafood is not the same as fish. Y'all can't have no crustaceans. Y'all cannot have no shellfish. The reason that you cannot have lobster and crab and shrimp and oysters and clams and mussels and crawfish is because those things are too high in saturated fats. Your body cannot digest foods that are high in saturated fats. What else? All these oils, tropical oils, coconut oil, avocado oil, palm kernel oil, palm oil. Those are tropical oils. You also can't have industrial oils. That's corn oil, canola oil, safflower, sunflower, grapeseed, rapeseed, canola. All of those are industrial oils. Corn oil. Okay. Your body cannot digest those things. And cheese. Most of the cheeses that you guys like are high in saturated fats. Y'all can't handle dairy at all as a blood type A. What's making your blood thicker than what it already is? Remember that long conversation we had about the oranges and the orange juice? Are you still here, ma'am? Where is the sun-kissed lady that had all them heart problems and heart surgery and heart valves and shit and is on blood thinners for the rest of her life? Where you at? You're up. Where you at, Miss Sun-kissed Queen? You sitting up drinking orange juice and eating oranges every day, and you're wondering why your blood is thick. Wondering why you had to have open heart surgery. Oranges. What else makes your blood super thick? First of all, blood type A already has naturally thick blood. That's what's at the root of your heart disease. That's what's at the root of your arterial sclerosis, is the fact that your blood is already thick. But you're also eating foods that makes your blood even thicker, and oranges and orange juice is one of them. Also vinegar. Yeah, vinegar too. Every condiment in your house has vinegar in it. Your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, your barbecue sauce, all your salad dressings, your hot sauce, your olives, your pickles, your relish. Y'all out here taking vinegar shots because some dusty hotep told you that it was going to lower your blood pressure. So you're waking up in the morning and having a shot of vinegar on an empty stomach, and you're wondering why you got blood clots and pulmonary embolisms and DVTs. Huh. What else makes your blood thick? Dairy foods, all of them. Anything made from cow's milk, your yogurts, your kefir, your cheeses, your ice cream, even your lactate, anything. All of that is dairy made from cow's milk. All of those things make your blood thick. And y'all can't have no cayenne at all, because y'all listening to the little Australian lady, not taking into consideration your blood type. That's why all of this cookie cutter advice that these people give y'all, and y'all like out here trying all these remedies and loose herbs and shit, it doesn't work for your blood type. Oh, good. Sash is my favorite. Okay. So what else makes your blood thick? Liquor. Distilled liquor makes your blood thicker as a blood type A. What else? Guar gum. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Your almond milk is making your blood thick. You could be having blood clots because you like almond milk. If you trust your body, if you listen to your body will tell you everything you need to know. because 15 to 30 minutes after you eat something, the minute you got some heartburn, some acid reflux, you burping, you farting, you bloating, you nauseous, you got diarrhea, you got constipation, that is your body saying you should never have eaten that. That was bad. That was bad. You should not have eaten that. Hold on. And here's some backstory about blood type A. Not only is your blood thick, but you also have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood. Cortisol is your stress hormone. So y'all walking around all day, every day, okay? Yeah, sleepiness after eating means that your blood sugar has plummeted, which is your body's first indication, that you should never have eaten that. Because food that benefits you doesn't make you sleepy. Only food that doesn't benefit you makes you sleepy. Okay? The purpose of food is to provide energy, fuel, okay, and medicine. That's it. So if it makes you sleepy, if you get the itis after eating it, that was not for your blood type. With blood type A having this steady stream of cortisol, that makes you guys always feel stressed. Your natural state is to be stressed and anxious. That also applies to blood type B. Okay? That also applies, I love that. That also applies to blood type B. Okay? That's how your fight or flight is set up. But let me tell you why that's dangerous. Because if you have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood, and then that steady stream goes up, okay? The steady stream already makes you feel stressed. But if you are eating all the wrong foods, if you're stressing out because of your job, because of politics and all sorts of shit, that's going to release even more cortisol into your bloodstream. Do y'all know that cortisol settles in your midsection? So a lot of the blood type A's, y'all will have a bigger midsection because of stress. Here's the rub. Let me tell you why this is so nuts. Even y'all doing the wrong exercises will trick your body into releasing even more cortisol into your bloodstream. If you are blood type A and you're at the gym and you're running and doing step aerobics and all this shit that only blood type O is supposed to be doing, you're going to release even more cortisol into your bloodstream, which is going to make you feel even more stressed and more anxious, and your stomach is going to get bigger. So literally half the country ain't supposed to be at the gym. Half the country ain't supposed to be working out at the gym. And then you have all these people talking about women are over, black women especially are overweight. There's a lot, 29% of African American women are never supposed to be at the gym. Because you working out at the gym is going to make you bigger. So you're literally being gaslit by the gym. Because you're working out and you're like, I don't understand why my stomach is bigger. Why can't I get a flat stomach? Because you are stressing your body out. Your body is now releasing even more cortisol into your bloodstream, and that is settling in your midsection. So you're doing all this working out, and it's working against you. The exercise that you're supposed to be doing as a blood type A and AB is walking in nature, yoga, Pilates, things that cause you to relax. Okay? AB, not so much as A. Blood type A, y'all supposed to be doing yoga, Pilates, walking in nature, things that are low stress, things that are making you calm down. not the other shit. Don't be gaslit into joining no gym because it's just going to end up bad for you. Okay. Also, when your cortisol becomes high, let's just look at more cortisol is being released into your bloodstream. Look how crazy this is. You're going to the gym. More cortisol is being released into your bloodstream. Now that cortisol makes your blood sugar high. You're working out all the time, but now you have diabetes. Why would you have diabetes if you're working out all the time? Because when your cortisol is high, it makes your blood sugar high. Y'all can literally trigger diabetes from stress. Your body doesn't know that the stress is coming from exercise. It just knows that it's stressed. Okay? So when your cortisol is high, it also makes your blood sugar high. That means more insulin, thank you, more insulin is going to be released into your bloodstream. So now you got cortisol, high glucose, and insulin just swimming around in your bloodstream. Couple that with your very thick blood. How many of y'all have high blood pressure as a blood type A? So you got all this stuff swimming around in your bloodstream. On top of the thick blood, then your blood pressure is high because you're eating carbohydrates. Those carbohydrates are also contributing to your high glucose, which is your blood sugar. Okay? When your glucose and your insulin, your cortisol are high, your body now requires even more minerals from your food to bring all of those hormones back into balance. If you're not feeding your body the right minerals to stabilize those hormones, insulin is a hormone, cortisol is a hormone. Okay? When you don't feed your body the right protein, like the tofu and the fish, then your body has to extract minerals out of your teeth and your bones. This is also why blood type A has more replacement surgeries than all the other blood types. Y'all got to get a knee replacement, hip replacement, big toe replacement, because now you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis. If your blood pressure is high, it's because you're eating carbohydrates. Those carbohydrates are making you insulin resistant. You done released all this extra insulin into your bloodstream. When insulin is just swimming around in your blood, it makes your arteries and veins constrict. So now your arteries and veins are getting smaller, yet you have thick blood trying to squeak through your shrunken arteries and veins, which is then putting pressure on your heart. And that's what sends your blood pressure up. But that's also going to be the root of your heart disease. Blood type A has more heart disease than all the other blood types. Heart disease is the number one killer in America. And Black women have more heart disease than all the other groups of people in America. Look how all of that shit is a perfect storm. You out here trying to eat right. You out here just eat a bunch of seafood thinking that you just eating the shrimp salad is going to be helpful. Then you go into the gym. That's stressing you out more. So your cortisol is even higher. Your stomach is getting bigger. Your insulin is causing your arteries and veins to shrink. And you already got thick ass blood. It's just a heart attack waiting to happen. It's a stroke waiting to happen. It's a heart attack waiting to happen. It's a blood clot waiting to happen. So let's talk about bad bacteria in your gut, because blood type A has an overgrowth of bad bacteria. You don't just have a regular level, you have an extreme amount of bad bacteria. If you have alopecia, endometriosis, COPD, thyroid issues, skin issues, IBS, IBD, stomach cancer, colon cancer, because blood type A is predisposed to certain cancers. Y'all have more stomach cancer than everybody else. Why would you have more stomach cancer than everyone else? Because you have a very small amount of stomach acid and you are eating meats that cannot digest. So those meats are sitting in your stomach putrefying. Guess what's making this overgrowth of bad bacteria in your gut that triggers all of those ailments? Potatoes. Potatoes. All of them. Every color from every country, no matter how you make them, baking them, frying them, putting them in a pan, putting them in a stew. It does not matter. Y'all can never, ever have potatoes. Not sweet, not sour, not white, not red, not purple, not fries, not potato salad, not sweet potato pies, not sweet potato fries. Do y'all understand that? I'm going to say this one time. Potatoes are bad for everybody. They are worse for O's and A's. But no one should be eating potatoes ever. What else is making y'all have all that bad bacteria? Black pepper, navy beans, kidney beans, lima beans, oranges again. Oranges and orange juice creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. Everyone. What else? Whey protein shakes. You cannot have whey protein shakes because you cannot have cow's milk dairy products. And whey is made with cow's milk. Okay. How do we turn this all around for blood type A? How do we get all the protein into your body that it needs to start healing itself up? Soy. And I know we have been programmed to believe that soy is so bad. Okay. But blood type O and blood type B can never have soy. But blood type A and blood type AB, that is going to save our lives because it does the complete opposite than it does in blood type O. It hurts blood type O, it heals blood type A. Okay? So there's tofu, edamame, tempeh, texturized vegetable protein, soy curls, beef knot, just like beef. Anything that you can do with chicken or beef, you can do with tofu. Okay? All you got to do is season it up. You're not going to eat no seasonless beef. You ain't going to eat no seasonless chicken. So the same seasonings that y'all would use on chicken or beef or fish is the same that you would use on tofu. Okay? Tofu is a blank canvas. And I promise you, the first time you eat it, you're going to love it. Please go and watch the 10-minute tofu tutorial that I have on YouTube. I also have it on TikTok and Instagram. It just explains all of the different firmnesses, how you cook it, how you store it. But please make sure that you freeze your tofu first. They have soy-free tofu. I don't want that. I don't want that. Also, y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Sardines, snapper, snails. I know y'all may not be ready for snails, but snails is escargot. When I lived in Nigeria, I was eating snails a couple of times a week and didn't even know the health benefits of it. Okay? But y'all benefit from salmon, all of that good shit. Cod benefits everybody. Codfish benefits every blood type. Okay? Your daughter is blood type A and she's already had a hip replacement and she's 31. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. So what is going to naturally thin out your thick blood? Your doctors are going to try to put you on blood thinners as a blood type A. Okay. Do not allow it because there are natural ways for you to thin out your blood. Lemons and water are the first two things y'all need to be doing every day. Okay. Start your day with lemon water. Make you some lemon water, put in a bottle next to your bed. First thing in the morning, that's what you need to be drinking. Yeah, you have to make separate meals. Me and Jordan are not the same blood type. We don't have the same meals. We don't have the same meals. He can't eat tofu. I can't eat venison and bison and all that stuff. They say, hey, Jordan, what up? You know what else thins out your blood? Green tea. I drink a pot of green tea every day. Asian people drink a pot of tea every day. I assure you. Okay. Also, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, acceptable oils, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. They thin out your blood. Instead of stew, chicken stew, tofu with that good gravy. How are you making gravy? Are you using flour? But like I said, anything that you can do with chicken, you can do with tofu. I love tofu stew. Go get the recipe books. Okay. I love spicy tofu stew. That is the main thing I get whenever we go to Korean barbecue. I just want tofu stew, tofu, anything you can do. I'm telling you. Yeah, I put several teas in here. I got licorice root tea, green tea, my black cherry tea, and my detox tea, my nighttime tea. Okay. Just put them all in the same pot. So that way you can get as many medicinal teas in your body every day. Okay. Just you upping your water intake as a blood type A will thin out your blood. So if your blood is thick, it's because you're not drinking enough water. So what is going to make your gut bacteria super happy? Escarole, dandelion. Y'all need to put some dandelion tea in your pot with your green tea. Okay. Also, rapini, chard. Rapini is broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. Okay. We're going to stop here. We're going to pick up tomorrow with blood type B, and we'll get into the chicken. We'll get into the estrogen. We'll get into the autoimmune diseases and how we can heal our bodies up from those things. Okay. You have some dandelion tea, put it in with your green tea. They also have pineapple tea. I got pineapple tea downstairs. Where I get the pineapple teas and stuff from are the Hispanic markets. Okay. If y'all can find pineapple tea benefits everybody. Okay. Put that in your pot too, because that also helps to thin out your blood. There you go. So we'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. I am here on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week. The other days I go bowling. Okay. But yay! We're going to help some people. Please go get your foods list. Make sure you guys take advantage of the 3 for $99 and also the bundles that are on sale, because I'm going to have to take those off sale. We went last night. Had a great time. Had a great time. My brother did like 258. I was terrible. But I'm also breaking in a new ball, so I have to figure that ball out. Because I gave Fats my 10-pound ball. That's his exercise every day. So when I let him out in the morning, I let him play with the ball for a good 15 minutes. Come here. Come here. Come here. He plays with the ball for a good 15 minutes, tuckers himself out, and that is his exercise for the day. And I just wash it off, put it back in the closet. So I will be back tomorrow around 4 p.m. West Coast time, 7 p.m. East Coast time. Okay? They said hi, Fats. Say goodnight. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.